Hello, welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering why, Tina, why are you so dark? And what's with the heavy makeup? And I'll tell you, today's topic is a little heavy. I mean, for me, it's probably a breeze for literally everyone else in this world. But a bitch has got issues and a bitch wants to talk about them. So let's get into it. I am back in the studio. Yeah. Anyways, I also changed the settings on my camera so it could like be a little better. I don't know. Do you guys realize any difference? Do I look better? Does the image look better? I am looking at the viewfinder, I'm sorry. I'm just so obsessed with myself. Anyways, let's get on to it because today's a busy day. Let's get into it. I do have my notes. Pretty longish. You guys know the drill. We're organized. We're showing up as our highest versions of ourselves, and we're being organized, lovely, and high as just kidding. I would never record while high. I know, like, the whole thing, like, I created this because I was fried out of my mind, and I'm trying to become the highest version of myself every single day, and yeah, hire me because I need a job. Like, we get that that's the whole concept, but guys, I do not smoke before recording a podcast. One, too ditzy. Like, I do that on my downtime. I do that when there's literally nothing else that I need to get done. So that's usually at night. So maybe while I'm editing all this, I will be, but never when I'm recording. And I want you guys to know that. Let's get into it. Also, oh my god, no. Before we get into it, guys, I received an email today. And Buzzsprout, which is the host, I'm the host, but Buzzsprout does host my podcast. That's what I use to host my podcast. It's my, sorry, I'm just getting like a lot of work emails about my podcast, and like, it's crazy how, like, I don't know. To show you guys, this morning at 8 a.m. I didn't check my phone at 8 a.m. because I've been really good. I haven't been doing it. But when I did get on my phone after my workout, during my like downtime on my toilet, I saw this and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Honestly, I truly expected maybe 5 freaking downloads. But I got this email today that says 50 downloads. I can't believe it. Like, that's insane. That is insane. I actually have goosebumps from head to toe. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hire Me, baby. Okay, let's get started because see this smile? Yeah. 50. Like I said, I expected 5. Anyways, excitement over. No, it's not over. It'll never be over. I'm too excited. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I always get so scared of touching the phantom button. If you know anything about audio and you know about phantom power, you know how like delicate that is. So I'm really trying to like, because today when I was setting up, it like, my thing glitched. And I was like, oh my god, no way. I'm still paying for it because I did like the installment. So I'm like, there's no way. Like, I broke it before I even paid for it. But we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. Guys, that's another thing. Hey, like, if you really want to do something, there's always a way. You can figure it out. Even if you don't have money. Even if you can't buy a camera right now, or you don't really need a camera to start a podcast, but maybe you want to start vlogging, doing YouTube. I don't know. Literally just get, like, a cheap camera, like the EOS, Canon EOS. Like, those go as cheap as, like, $350 or something like that. You can even find it on, like, Facebook Market or Kijiji if you're Canadian. But, yeah. Like, my interface, this, like I literally just told you guys, I'm still paying for it off Amazon. Thank you, Afterpay. But yeah, I'll link down everything that I actually got in this video description for you guys, in case y'all want to start a podcast too. There's room for all of us, babe. All of us. Okay. I used to be the type of person that was like, whenever I would start something and then like a friend would also try to start it, I'd be like, oh, they're just copying me. Like, of course, like they got the idea from me. And this has recently happened. Like, I started my podcast and then someone I know has also kind of started, like she already does her own thing, but she's also like, oh, like, yeah, like podcasts, like she, like, you know, like it was just weird. But maybe she just got inspiration. She's like, if she can fucking do it, I can fucking do it. And that's so true. Like, literally, like, if me, little old China, is doing it, you can fucking do it. Trust me. Trust me. So, literally, don't ever be afraid, like, oh, that person's doing something, and I want to be doing it too. Yeah, sure, maybe the person might think, like, oh, you're copying them. But whatever, there's room for all of us. Nobody's success is linear and the same. Just like, honestly, what really helped me though was in film school, they would tell us like, sometimes you're gonna see your peers probably get successful faster than you, or get more jobs than you, or like whatever the case may be. But don't ever disregard that, because maybe your time is coming in a few years. Maybe you'll surpass them in whatever success you, like whatever you deem as success, right? So don't even worry. Just do your own thing. Do what you actually love. I think that's the best advice that I could give you. Why am I not recording? This is gold. Anyways, you guys deserve gold too. I would kiss you, but I have lipstick on. You get a kiss later. It's only after. My love is conditional. Anyways, oh my god, that brings me to today's episode. I am still nervous. The nervousness does not stop. I don't know when I'll stop being nervous. But let's go. I guess nervousness means good, right? Like, if you're nervous, that means you care. I heard that somewhere. And I'm not nervous. I think I'm excited. Because nervousness can kind of sometimes trigger, like, anxious thoughts. Whereas when you're excited, when you tell yourself that you're not anxious, you're excited, things seem to go a little bit better. Anyways, okay. Let's get it started. Oh my god! Literally as I'm about to click the red little button to play, well, to record, I just got super nervous. I got super excited. I'm excited. Let's go. I think I should take a breath. I never get to easy. Okay. It's recording. I just literally need to breathe. Okay. It's literally recording. I'm gonna obviously cut this off, but okay. Let's do it. Okay, I'm obviously gonna delete that. Okay. That actually made me feel a little bit better because it's just like recording in the background and I'm just doing my thing. So maybe that's what I should just do. You know what's funny? I always record every single episode. I've always recorded something and then I'll delete it. And then I record something else and it just goes seamlessly. I think it's just like the jitters. I don't know. Anyways. Hello. Welcome back to today's episode. I know I seem a little like hyper, but I think it's to really just hide the fact that today's topic fucking terrifies me. Like, I really can't explain it other than that. So let's just get into it. We're gonna talk about romantic relationships, not platonic. We'll talk about that next time. Today is just romance, baby. I really had to breathe for that one. One, it's so overrated, but yet beautiful. And I understand that with another human being and watching it evolve. It's scary. And I'm speaking, guys, I'm speaking out of my own experience. I'm no way, no shape or form trying to tell you guys, like, don't love. No, that is not today's topic. That is never what I'm gonna say to you guys. I really just want to talk about the turmoil that I faced when it comes to love. So I'm really just laying it out all on the table. I thought, you know what, for the fourth podcast, the fourth episode, I think we should just really dive in deep to something that I'm hella terrified about, but also super passionate about. Journal. Which I will definitely, oh my gosh, I need to dedicate a whole episode just to journaling and what I used to journal as a kid, because it's funny. Guys, if you don't journal, you gotta start. Like, even to just look back and be like, no way I was that dumb. Thank goodness I have evolved as a human being. Yeah, I felt in love with this guy because I'm like, oh my god, he's giving me attention. It's the first guy that actually gave me attention. Meanwhile, it's all been a freaking joke. This man proposed to me on the TTC. If I have the footage, I will definitely post it on my YouTube channel, so definitely check that out. But
Gina, you're the woman of my life. My dreams. And on my birthday, you made me the happiest guy out there.
yeah, I don't regret it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was fun. I love that moment so much and will forever cherish it. I literally could not speak because I was dying of laughter. Like, I could not even, like, breathe. But I just really wanted to kiss him. I wanted to see if there was a spark, if there was something there. And I, at the moment, completely regretted that kiss for so long, to the point where I literally lied to everyone saying that I was so drunk, so blacked out, I don't remember. No, I was so ashamed, so embarrassed that I pretended like I didn't remember. And I'm sure he knows it, but if you really want to find out if someone likes you or not, just tell them, or like do something like that, like kiss them, like, you know, like their reaction will say a lot. And if you don't feel good about it, it's probably because they don't like you. And that's okay. Like, rejection is protection. And that was the fastest fucking way that I ever got over someone. Like, for so long, so many months, I'm like, does he like me? Does he not? Does he like me? Does he not? Yo, it took 2 embarrassing kisses at a club for him, well, for me to actually get over him. I was about to say he's a wonderful person. No. But I'm grateful to have met him. But I think he is definitely the reason why I am so fucking scared of getting into a relationship again. Like, I'm really trying to hold back tears right now, and I'm like fidgeting with my fingers because this makes me really nervous. I felt comfortable and open to really just talking about this type of stuff. Like, I don't know, I just couldn't, I think I just didn't want to lose him. I loved the feeling of being with him. He was a really good guy in the moment. He's a good guy regardless. I'm just gonna put it out there. He's not a horrible person. But I just think the things that he did weren't the greatest. And clearly not the guy for me. He could be someone's out there. Who knows? Or maybe not, honestly. He's kind of a lost cause. Anyways. Like, I'm so open and honest with a lot of people. Especially now. Like, zero filter. It kind of reminds me of, like, my elementary school days. Which I've always been trying to, like, get her back, you know? Like, she's just ruthless. She does not give a fuck. That Tina was f***ing awesome. That Tina was before the Tina that ever got involved with love. That Tina only ever had crushes. Only little school crushes that she would obsess over and watch them go home and watch them sleep. Just kidding. I would never do that. But I'm sure some of my crushes definitely thought I did. Sorry, guys. There are only a very selective few artists that I will pay to see them live, because I'm not going to listen to you sound horrible in person all the way in the back, or even just overpriced tickets for up front for you to sound like a fucking rat. Like, no thank you. But I will spend $400 for front row fucking seats for Jay Shetty, bitch. Oh my god. I love that man. I love him. He is my god. He is my source. Just kidding. He's not. But I definitely think he has a very important role here on Earth. I really hope he can change my perspective and teach me something about love, and for me not to be so fucking afraid of it. Actually, the more heartbreaks there are, the more I love myself. And that's why I'm so grateful for them. Like, 7 heartbreaks means 7 times more love, self-love, that I have for myself. I don't get up every day and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do something that I'm passionate about. I'm gonna chase my dreams to end up with someone who just settled for their life to like a 9-to-5 job and just like living a regular schmegular life. Like, I'm sorry, no. If that sounds shallow, it is. Like, I don't care. Like, that's just not my standard. That's not what I'm gonna settle for. And that's just who I am. I thought I had reached the point where I was on top of the world. Nothing was hurting me. I was so evolved as a human being. Like, oh my god. I needed to be humbled down. I needed to be reminded that no, I don't actually think that. Because if I did, are my actions really lining up? Because if I did, I would have probably been a lot more open. I probably wouldn't have been in that relationship for longer than I would have, to be quite honest. Who you allow inside of you, or like, sex is an energy exchange. Be very careful who you allow in your space, who you allow to just like be open to in that way. Like, that is a very intimate, very protective thing for me. Listen, if you a hoe, do you, boo? Do you? If you love being a hoe, go be a fucking hoe. But me? No. No, 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 no. I cannot do that. That is not for me. Yeah, no. And that has nothing to do with respect, and I did for a while. I used to think like, oh, I'm a better person because I respect myself. No, some people just straight up love having sex and they don't mind who they give that energy to, or they're very selective on that energy. If I ever meet someone who I'm like, okay, you know what, like maybe I don't see a relationship with this person, but I do love their vibe, I love what they're about. Sure, I might sleep with them, but even just saying that out loud, I'm like, no. But I'm like, no. Hell no. One of those. It's just, each of us has these soul contracts that we came to Earth with, and it just depends on your soul contract with that person. Maybe that person is here to teach you how to grow with love, you know? Like my last relationship, I did definitely think that he was a soulmate for a while, especially thinking the man was the one. But now I know it has a karmic relationship because of the things that I learned, and because obviously I did readings and I found out it's a karmic relationship. Maybe I'm cheating, maybe that's a cheat. But you can always do readings, guys. You can always try to find out like who that person really is in your life. And that's just what I want, that's what I need. And I'm not gonna settle unless I get that healthy relationship. Whether it be with a soulmate and our soul contract is to grow over time and be a part of the evolution of human beings. I mean, that is definitely a requirement. I do have to give someone a chance. Which, yes, terrifies me right now, but maybe after my therapy session with Jay Shetty, it'll change. But love is the most beautiful expression that there is in this world. We would not be here without love. Let me tell you that. No matter where you're from, what's your gender, how you grew up, it does not matter. You would not be here without love. Even if your parents were literally just a one-night stand and you just happened to happen. You were still made out of love. Just know that. We need love. We're humans. That's literally the reason why we came here on earth, is to literally learn to love. So imagine me talking all of this and then not learning to love. You know, it is a step that I'm willing to take. Maybe not right now. Maybe when I'm 30. Allow love in. Don't be like me. Tina, future Tina, just be open to love, girl. Allow love in and really listen to your therapist, Jay Shetty. He'll have something to say to you. And maybe actually get a real therapist, aside from Jay Shetty. Anyways, guys, I am gonna leave it on here. Leave it on here? Yeah, okay. I don't even know what to say. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. How do you guys feel about love? It's a tricky thing, but I think with patience and more love, we'll get there. So I'll see you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. Bye. Cue outro. That was cute. And my thing is at 16%. Cool. Coolio, Julio. I'm sweating. Like, I'm actually sweating. That was really good. That was really, 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 really good. Love is complicated. Sorry, excuse me. I know one day I'll learn to be in love. But for now, till I'm 30, I shall bask in my comfort zone of being alone, loving myself, making my podcast, and doing these videos. That's what love is to me. Actually, y'all know if you're on this channel, you get a real kiss, so take it where you want it. Mwah. I literally freaking love you. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because I've got new videos every week, baby. And they're not just once a week. They're literally a few times a week now. So you're welcome. Love you, boy.